Okay, we're going to talk about office visits now. And so this is a great opportunity for us to meet new ladies and new customers, but also to honor those ladies who are out there working and just give them a nice little pick me up during the day, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google Maps or whatever map place you like, whatever map app you like. I'm going to go to Google Maps and I am going to, first of all, know a city that I want to go to. So I live in South Lyon. So if I wanted to go South Lyon, I'm going to say, okay, where are there some places, offices kind of close in a radius together, because I want you to be as efficient as possible, okay? So I want you to find places that are close by each other. And then what you're gonna do when you find some of those locations, so I always look at hotels is great, sometimes apartment complexes, but we found lately that a lot of those call services, they don't necessarily have somebody working at the apartment anymore, but some still do. So apartment complexes, retirement communities, daycares, doctor's offices, dentist offices, all of those are really physical therapy, like all of those types of places are really great to start with, okay? So if you know of like a location where there might be a lot of those, start there. And then you're going to come up with your list. And then what you're going to do is you're going to call them up and you're going to call and say, hi, my name is Shannon Megling and I am with Mary Kay. And we are just out today honoring ladies working in the local South Lyon area. We have little goodie bags and chocolates that we would love to bring for the ladies that work there. Is that something we could do today? And most people are going to say, oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds great. Would love that. You say, perfect. What was your name again? Make sure that you get the person's name that you're talking to. And then you say, okay, hey, Sarah, thanks so much. Can you tell me how many ladies work there today? And so she's going to say, oh, whatever, 4, 7, 10, whatever. You say, okay, great. I will see you today. And then you're going to write her name down and the number down. And then you're going to call the next one. Okay. So then you're going to call until you have, a good list. You can do this by yourself. You can do this with a power partner. It's fun with a power partner because it just, you're having a good time together. And if one person forgets something, then the other person can fall in. But you can also do it by yourself. I've done lots of it by myself, and that's totally fine too. So then what I have here is these are little popcorn boxes. I just got these off of Amazon. I'll put the link out there. And then I have chocolates. These are Dove's. I also have Hershey chocolates that I'll put in there, or sometimes I'll fill it with like Lifesavers or something, just a little candy, okay? So you have popcorn box, a little bit of candy, and then I make these goodie bags. Actually, I don't make them. My 7 and 9-year-olds made all of my goodie bags, okay? So it's something great that you can involve your kids into. I have this label. We'll post the label. This is my QR code. So if you either need to change this QR code or you can change it to a text to win. And basically on here it says just, scan the QR code or text to win, pampering package and gift card. All right. And then in there I have my business card and then I have a little sampler. You guys, you can use whatever you want for samplers. I really don't think it matters. I would not spend a whole lot of money. Eyeshadows are probably the cheapest thing for us to get from Section 2. Lip glosses are probably the next less expensive thing. I had a bunch of Timewise 3D samples, so I threw those in there. It does not necessarily matter what you put in here. This is just a conversation piece, okay? So this is just a conversation piece in an ability for us to go in and meet the women, okay? So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in and when you walk in, you're gonna say, hey Sarah, I'm Shannon with Mary Kay. We talked earlier about the goodie bags we have. And they're gonna say, oh yeah, it's so sweet. And you're gonna say, okay, so in here we've got some goodie bags, skincare and Aura Glamour that you can pick from. And then there's chocolates in the bottom. And then you're gonna say, and guess what? It is our 60th anniversary this year. And we are giving away some pampering sessions and gift cards, and I would love for you to enter to it. So I'm gonna take the same enter to win thing as my lead boxes, and I'm gonna rip one of these off and I'm gonna hand it to her, and I'm gonna say, Sarah, fill that out so I can get you entered to win. She's gonna say, okay, and she's gonna fill it out right there. And if there's anybody else like at the desk by her, I'm gonna also offer them to fill it out as well, okay? I'm gonna say, oh great, they're gonna hand me, oh great, I'm so excited to get you entered to win. And also, Sarah, just so you know, any of the ladies in the, who aren't up here right now, if they scan that QR code or text me, depending on your label, then they can get entered to win as well. Okay, can you spread that word for me? And they're like, oh sure, I love so. I love to. And they're gonna hand it to them, and then they're gonna say, oh, and also I have a little lookbook for you, so that you guys can peruse as you're hanging out here or working or whatever you want to do. Say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And they are going to be so appreciative, because who does not love to get little goodie bags of chocolates? And then you've met some wonderful women. Okay, and so that is the office visits. I will post that stuff. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use the enter to win script for all of those ladies. Now, I will say, if you had like quite a few, I went to one the other day and there were 6 ladies who filled out that form. I kind of picked a couple at a time to call to have them enter to win. I would not call that same day that you go. I would wait at least a day before you're going to call them and let them know that they're a winner. And I've met some incredible ladies this way. Okay, I can't wait to see who you meet through your office visits.